short spots. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Ellis in at the 1. And for Houston, they've got Tari Eason, Amen Thompson out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Dylan Brooks, and it's Şengün in at the center position. Outside for LaVine. Murray, a screen on Thompson. Here's LaVine. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
Check out LaVine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Man, the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
That is explosive athleticism by DeRozan. His dunks, oh man, they'll make a rim shake.
And that one's good. Green.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's LaVine. Valanciunas with a screen on Thompson. Here's LaVine. And the dunk by LaVine.
Running the play like clockwork, LaVine expertly creates some space with the pick and roll.
Thompson outside. The 3 is up. Another 3 from Houston.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Green. After the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Outside for Brooks. Over Valanciunas. And it's Brooks missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
LaVine with it. Now Thompson defending. LaVine passes to Valanciunas. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
You know, when it comes to Keegan Murray, it's his all-around presence that helps this team, Richard.
Yeah, he's a very talented glue guy. He doesn't make a ton of splash plays, but he is steady and consistent, and coaches love players like that.
Here's Ellis to the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Outside, Green. Poke loose. From outside the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Green's got 8.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
DeRozan into the lane. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Rockets for a minute. He's been working with his assistant coaches, trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
And Allie, thanks.
A ridiculous athlete. I love when LaVine puts it on the deck and goes through the lane like that.
The Kings leading. On the wing, LaVine. Murray, a screen on Thompson. Back to Murray. LaVine against Thompson. Valanciunas sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. He's got 6.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
Green, the pass to Eason. Outside for Green. Let's go with a 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Sacramento leading by 4. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Murray with it. He's picked up by Eason. Thompson against LaVine. Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Just such a terrific dunk.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Green. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. What a performance for DeMar. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Kings.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Alperen Sengun out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's Thompson in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Ellis. Still without a bucket. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. There's the drive. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
To the right side. Eason, pass to Green. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Rockets now. 7-point differential. And there's the contact on the dunk attempt. He gets the whistle. He doesn't get the bucket, so 2 shots coming up.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
And he makes the first. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
DeRozan finds Murray. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Thompson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Houston shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
DeRozan for 3. Eason pulls it in. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, driving in. Pass to Valanciunas. Now Levine. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Green. He's got 11. Brooks from outside. Rebound by Sacramento. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Levine for 3. And another miss by Sacramento.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Green, the pass to Eason. Here's Green. Pass to Brooks. Beyond the arc. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Levine surveys the D. And Levine knocks down the 3.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Sengun finds Green. Out to Thompson. 3-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Green. Thompson's got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Green. Pass to Şengün. Outside Eason. Brooks with it. From deep. Rebound by Sacramento. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Levine with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. Ooh, the elevation from Levine.
I don't know where you've been, but everybody else knows that Zach LaVine, this man is an aerial artist. He makes the hardest dunks look so easy.
Outside for Green. Fires from deep. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Levine.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Brooks against Levine. Back to Green. Brooks outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3. Oh, what a jam! Levine walking on air.
Just absolutely electric in the open floor. Levine with the bucket.
Thompson outside. Right wing. Here's Şengün. Offensive rebound with 1 on the clock. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Kings. Hunting for opportunities, leading. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Taking a look at Sacramento, Jay Crowder is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's LaRavia in at the 3, the small forward.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
4 on the clock. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
And Houston making a change here. Landale's checked in. Richard, something you notice about these Kings, they shoot plenty of threes.
And that's the modern game for you, BA. But Sacramento shoots especially freely. You are right. And those shots often connect. So I doubt that that trend changes for them anytime soon.
Here's Whitmore. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's perfect from the line this time. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And it's Monk off the drive. And he converts the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
A nice shot by Smith.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Now here's Monk. Whitmore defending.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Smith passes to Landale. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Tate. Here's the 3. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. The Kings have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Monk. And that one's good. And now a 3-point Kings lead.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Smith no good. For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Basket's good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Tate. Launches it. On target from range.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Monk with it. Tate picks him up defensively. Here's Sabonis. Uses the glass on the layup. Sabonis has got 5.
And this is what you love about Sabonis. It's his energy and passion for the game.
The 3, Smith. Another 3 from Houston.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Outside Monk. And there's 1:38 left to play in the third quarter here. Lyles down low. Whitmore defending. Good work defensively by Whitmore. Houston has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. For 3, Smith. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
Big fella out ahead. Sabonis with the finish.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Tate. For the tie. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lyles a screen. Monk passes to Lyles. Outside Monk. There's the 3. Blocked.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open. And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Monk for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Monk's got 9 points now in the second half.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Pass to Landale. Now Tate fires the 3. No good that time. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Kings lead by 4. We've got Alperon Şengün. Tari Eason is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Thompson, and it's Green in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. LaVine gets the bucket.
A strong inside scorer. Once LaVine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
And here is Green. Takes a 3. Look at Green showing off his range.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
DeRozan passes to Ellis. Now here's LaVine. LaVine challenging. What a terrific move that is. LaVine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's Ellis. Brooks defending. Back to Valanciunas. Nice move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's a 7-point Sacramento lead. Outside for Brooks. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Levine, and they recover it. The 3 from DeRozan. Rockets with a rebound. On the wing, Green. The 3 from Thompson. Rebound by Sacramento. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in the game. Right side, Murray. From the wing, it's good. Murray's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, good work from the mid-range. This is why you let Murray do his thing from there.
Green against Levine. Brooks outside. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Eason. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And Levine throws it down.
Levine is taking upon himself to be the man in crucial moments. He's that kind of clutch player.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Valanciunas with a screen on Brooks. On the wing, Levine. Brooks defending. And Levine throws it down.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Eason, good.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Thompson against Levine. Murray, a screen on Thompson. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Ellis. Green covering. Takes it inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
They kick it out to Murray. This one for 3. Here's Ellis. Back to Murray. And it's good.
Look at Murray stepping up big time. I mean, we know he wants to be a trusted scorer when they need a bucket, and he shows it.
Here's Green. Oh, misses the dunk.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Ellis passes to Levine. Knocks it down from distance. And the Kings lead by 7.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
So it's Sacramento with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did.
4 in the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Porter. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. And for Houston, they've got Tari Eason. Thompson is out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this court.
And it's Green with the jam.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
Murray, the pass to Watson. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Green slams it in.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Murray with it. Now defended by Şengün. Jokic with the screen on Green. And it's Murray penetrating.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
Now it's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Emo. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Now here's Murray. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Thompson. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. And Thompson gets it to go.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Murray. The kick out to Porter. In the corner, it's Gordon. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical, Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Pass to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Outside, Porter. Jokic a screen. Porter, no luck.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's Green with the jam.
But once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Here's Murray following the score by Houston. Pass to Watson. Jokic with his screen on Green. And a wide open look for Porter. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now, here's Green. He's got 8, 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Eason. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Murray kicks to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Jokic against Green. with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Wide open look here for Murray. No good from outside. Now Green. Now here's Brooks. He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. What a performance by Jamal. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Dylan Brooks out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Green. Then it's Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And it's Murray with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. It's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. That's going to send Şengün to the line. It's going to be on Jokic, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Now here's Gordon. Still scoreless. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Thompson with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
They get it back. Eason passes to Şengün. Şengün with a screen on Gordon. Eason against Gordon. Pass to Green. Over Murray. And it's Green missing.
Yeah, tough to make those jumpers when you are guarded that closely.
Walk up two there. Murray's got 20.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Thompson right side. 1:33 left in the first half of the game. Off target from three-point range. The Nuggets leading by 7. Jokic with his screen on Green. And it's Murray penetrating.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. You know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. Here's Green following the score by Jamal Murray. Eason passes to Brooks. Eason with a screen for Brooks. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Jokic high post. Back to Murray. Jokic with his screen on Brooks. Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
One of the best passing bigs the league has to offer. If you're open, Jokic will find you.
And Green slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Murray against Green. Gordon with the screen for Murray. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Thompson for three. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Murray penetrating.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And we finish one half of basketball. Nuggets lead by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
So on the floor for Denver, we've got Russell Westbrook. It's Najee in its center.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Pass to Tate. Whitmore with it. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Whitmore's got his first 3 points of the game. Now here's Westbrook. Whitmore defending. Najee passes to Westbrook. Here's Saric. Right side Westbrook. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response. Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Landale pass to Smith. Now Whitmore. Smith with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Whitmore. And it's a great finish! Oh, my. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Najee. Here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Tate. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 8. Shoots the three. Good on the triple. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Westbrook pass to Brown. Charge outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jeff Green picks one up. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I've always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them with that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Puts up a 3. And Brown pulls it down. Denver leading by 10. 1:19 left in the third quarter. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Saric outside.
And with his size and lateral quickness, Smith has all the tools needed to be an elite defender. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
It's trailed by 8. Here's Smith. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Count that one.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Whitmore. Charge grabs the board.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
A new lineup here for Houston.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
There's Porter with the 3. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Porter's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations. And he doesn't just go to the reverse. He goes to the double clutch reverse.
Ooh, you've got to have guts to try that move.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
The Nuggets have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Denver. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They've got Brooks. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Watson. Gordon against Şengün. Lock at 6. To the paint. Here's Green. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Ooh, what a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
And so here is Houston, trailing by 13. From deep, Green, 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Westbrook. Kicks it out to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Şengün with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Westbrook against Brooks. And here's Watson, right wing. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Jokic from distance.
Not always a huge part of Jokic's game, but the three-point shot, he's becoming more comfortable taking.
Green in the post. He's covered by Watson. Porter looking it over. Jokic passes to Westbrook. Jokic sets the screen for Westbrook. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in.
For the Nuggets, number 27, Jamal Murray.
Gordon with a screen on Green. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
The Nuggets leading by 17. Gordon kicks to Murray. Lob pass to Gordon, and stolen by Şengün. Knocked loose, and stolen by Murray.
2 minutes remaining.
Gordon with the screen for Murray. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Porter with it. Now defended by Şengün. Outside Porter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Murray finds Watson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Porter outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nuggets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jamal Murray.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Houston foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Green, no luck. Watson with it. Driving in, and Watson slams it in.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember.
And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
Fires the three. Outside Porter. Pass to Watson. 5 on the clock. Thompson with the rebound. From downtown. And a deep three from Murray. Can't connect. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van
Nuggets together in the middle. Murray out there with Michael Porter. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. And for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ellis in at the point. And how much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
Murray, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Ellis, defended by Murray. Murray, no good. The Nuggets on offense. Gordon outside. Outside Watson. Pass to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Murray. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Murray.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And he's showing some strength on that finish. Murray, a terrific job fighting off the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
The NBA, it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
So it's Denver now. 4-point game. Here's Murray. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. LaVine with a screen on Murray. Outside for LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
LaVine has that buoyant bounce. He just looks like he's floating when he goes up top.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, yeah, I was able to talk to Sacramento's head coach. As you might expect, he's got his hands full on how to deal with Nikola Jokic. Coach explained so much of their offense runs through him. He's always operating with the ball in his hands. We'll need to do our work early. Don't let him get comfortable when he has the ball. No doubt about it, the Joker is the cog in this offense. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Outside LaVine. And another Sacramento three.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Now here's Murray to the wing, right side. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Here's Valanciunas. Here's LaVine. He's off on the layup. Stolen by Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. Have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Here's Murray. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Pass to Jokic. Jokic, the screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Watson. Nice move. Sacramento grabs the miss. On the wing, Murray. Defended by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far. And, you know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Pure from three-point range. Ellis has got 8 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Murray. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Levine with a screen on Murray. Outside Levine. From down in the low post, it goes. 9 points in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And here's Porter outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Zach Levine, and it's Ellis in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Levine. Oh, Levine fighting through contact.
You know, it's not just the three-point shot for Levine. He's got a lot of bounce, and that helps him get to the hoop, too.
Murray inside. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Kings lead by 12. They kick it out to Murray. And stolen by Jokic. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Gordon left side. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter from 11 feet away. Murray inside. Clock at 4. And Gordon with the big finish.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Well, Grant, the Kings are one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Ellis passes to DeRozan. DeRozan, forceful inside.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Jokic the screen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, BA. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Jokic, no good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Sacramento leading by 11. DeRozan down the lane. And the shot goes. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a signature move from DeRozan, guys. Gets up ahead of steam, then finishes strong. Boy, I like that aggressiveness.
Outside Watson. Pass to Porter. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they could win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of him.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. And here's Jokic outside. The shot won't fall. The Kings lead by 13. Here's Levine for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Gordon. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Valanciunas. Murray against Levine. Lets it fly. Murray passes to Ellis. Play clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Kept alive. Outside for Levine. Picked by Murray. Three-pointer. The shot off that time.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
On the wing, Murray. He's got 5. Gordon, right side. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And it's good. 2 points. Ellis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Here's Porter. Rebound by Sacramento. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Buries it from 3. Levine's got 14 points for the game.
Hey, for all that Levine can do on the hardwood, at heart, he's a pure scorer.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Levine for 3. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Lots of room. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Sacramento up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shots.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court for Denver, Dario Saric is out there with Zeke Naji. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Christian Brown. And it's Strother in at the 3. Westbrook with the miss. Sacramento leading by 19. Monk for 3. Offensive board. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Naji's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Simply one of the better passers around. Westbrook's so good at finding his guys.
Nuggets trail by 18. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. No good on the triple. Sacramento has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Monk for 3. Sinks the tray. And the Kings lead by 21.
Nice looking pull-up jumper by Monk. I mean, the defense lays off of him. He rises and shoots it with confidence.
And the basket by Westbrook.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Monk for 3. It's rebounded by Naji. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The Kings lead by 18. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time.
Russell Westbrook.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The steal.
Love the opportunistic defense, guys.
They recover it. Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Najee sets a screen. Fires the three. And Westbrook is good for three. Westbrook's got 6 here in the quarter.
Always competing. Westbrook clapping back with a three of his own.
Inside, here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Westbrook against Monk. Westbrook outside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line.
First personal foul.
That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis. Denver shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Now here's Monk. 4-3. Can't hit that one.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Drains the triple.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that 3-ball. I mean, fantastic at measuring those long-range shots up and knocking them down.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 9. Here he goes. Pass to Strother. Just 5 to shoot. Saric, the pass to Westbrook. He shoots it. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Monk for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Westbrook taking his time here. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Westbrook's got 12.
Russell Westbrook never lacks for confidence. And when he starts knocking down threes, he becomes impossible to guard.
Lyles a screen. Monk against Westbrook. Lets a floater go. And so it's the Sacramento Kings leading by 17 at the end of the period. They hold a real solid. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The Kings lead by 17. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ellis in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Unloads. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And here's Watson. Jacks up a 3. The putback. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ellis. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Outside Murray. Jokic the screen. Right side Murray. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Murray. Sacramento leading by 15. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Really left him alone that time. Levine's got 20.
You know what you like about Levine as a finisher? I mean, he can go straight to the rack, pop out to the three, and can do everything in between as well.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. The rebound by Murray. Nuggets trail by 18. Pass to Gordon from the arc. The Nuggets with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Porter against Levine. Murray, a screen on Porter. Levine attacking. And Levine throws it down.
In this team, they love Levine's talent, but more important now, they love the hard work and the improvement that's followed.
The offensive rebound.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And stolen by Murray. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Gordon outside. Murray for three. Rebound by the Kings. Here's Ellis. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Sacramento leading by 22. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Watson. DeRozan a screen. Here's Ellis. That three's off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Murray from outside. Here's Jokic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to DeRozan. Picked by Murray for three. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Levine.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Kings.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Zach LaVine.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Jokic passes to Gordon. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth. Back to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porter. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Good find from Jokic. Fantastic at getting that rock to teammates on time, on target.
And that one's good. DeRozan.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gordon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
He hits the second from the line. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. The deep three from Levine. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And Murray launches it from deep. No good. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got...
Houston Rockets starting 5. Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Green. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
The Kings have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Murray sets a screen for LaVine. Lets the 3 fly. Eason grabs the board.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Here's Green. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Oh, how about the agility from Green, finding a way to get to his spot despite the contact.
For 3, LaVine drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
LaVine's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Green kicks to Şengün. Out to the right wing. Eason against Murray. Eason passes to Şengün. DeRozan for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition and no one's on you, great shot there.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
LaVine kicks to DeRozan. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Thompson misses.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Yeah, so hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
Shot by Eason, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. DeRozan with the screen for Ellis. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, DeRozan's shot is off.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Eason. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Kings leading now by 6. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. This one for 3. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Pass to Green. Back to Eason. Will it go? Sacramento grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's stolen by Green. It's stolen by DeRozan. Going inside. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Shots good by Ellis.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Eason, a screen on Ellis. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. 13 points up at the end of the period. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Amen Thompson. Tari Eason is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Green in at the point. They get it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Three-pointer, Brooks. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Sacramento leading by 16. Between rebounding, interior scoring, and he shoots the three. Brent, there's a lot to like about Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, Valanciunas has done a really good job of growing his game, Kevin, in today's game. I mean, the modern NBA have shooting bigs. JV has stepped out and proves that he can hit shots from the top of the key, but it's still that grinding, tough, physical play that you want on a nightly basis, and he gives it to you.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
For Houston, they have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Ellis, the pass to Levine. DeRozan with the screen for Levine. Green with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And that one drops.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Pass to Levine. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Here's Valanciunas. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Valanciunas has got 6. Drives to the hoop. Eason. No good on the shot. Nice D from Valanciunas. Now here's Levine. 6 points for him. Murray finds Levine. Murray is screen on Brooks. Back to Murray. Great defense that time from Şengün. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
Here's Şengün. Thompson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Levine wide open. Tries again. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Houston ball.
Rockets trail by 13. Green taking his time here. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it. It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Valanciunas with a screen on Thompson. Thompson against Levine. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Levine. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, kind of weird to say body control with a guy who doesn't get up off the floor, but Valanciunas shows some there.
Şengün kicks to Green. Back to Şengün. Another shot out to Thompson. 3-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. At 1 point, they led by 16. DeRozan on the wing. It's good from long range. He's got 8.
And by no means a volume three-point shooter. DeRozan barely takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut back down to 13 with the basket coming from Green. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Levine. From outside the arc, Brooks grabs the board. Houston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Thompson passes to Green. Eason with a screen for Green. Brooks outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Sacramento going in. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Trey Lyles out there with Sabonis. And there's Monk. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking 5s that we have in the NBA.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
Monk kicks to Sabonis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Kings lead by 9.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
There's a good screen. Here's Whitmore. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Screen by Sabonis. Monk finds Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Landale. Oh, and he almost, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Kings leading now by 10. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now, here's Monk. Whitmore defending. Monk, the pass to Sabonis. Just 4 to shoot. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Green in the post. Covered by Lyons. Here's Landale. And there it is for him.
Jock Landale.
So it's Sacramento. Monk outside. Releases. The Rockets pull it in.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you don't want him taking that kind of shot.
Going up strong there. That's the kind of aggressive play you love to see from Smith.
Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Whitmore. Traps in the tray. Whitmore's got 9 points.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Monk kicks to Sabonis. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Just 5 on the clock. Lyles sets a screen for Monk. The teardrop falls in.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Monk outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. The kick out to Sabonis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Cam Whitmore. The Kings shooting their first shot from the stripe in this game. So both teams changing it up here. That one is no good. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Number 17, Jonas Valanciunas.
For 3, Levine. And so it's the Sacramento Kings holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Kings leading now by 8. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Tari Eason is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Green, and it's Thompson into the 2-guard spot.
Nice work off the pass. I like Levine's catch-and-shoot mindset.
Eason's shot is good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Rockets trail by 9. Şengün inside. Valanciunas is there. Eason with it. Picked up by Ellis. Green, the pass to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Ellis, and he drives in. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Green against Ellis. Eason gets a wide open look. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. Latrey. Murray the pass to Levine. And he's good on the 3-ball. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Thompson. On the wing, Ellis. Murray is screen on Green. Ellis dishes to Valanciunas. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's the Kings with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. DeRozan, that's good. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Here's Valanciunas. Launches a 3. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Levine. And the Kings lead by 10. And Green launches it from deep. At the line by Houston. Thompson with it for 3. Offensive rebound. Eason tried to bank it in, but he misses. Kings leading now by 10. For 3, Levine. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Sacramento's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Kick out to Levine. Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. Launches it. Second shot opportunity. And Valanciunas with the layup.
Punishing inside. Valanciunas getting room to do damage.
And so Green will bring it up for Houston. It's a 10-point game. And Ellis with the block. And here's Levine. Ellis outside. 3-pointer. Levine, a screen on Brooks. A wide open look here for DeRozan. No good on the 3. Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And Şengün throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Outside for Murray. Outside Levine. Murray sets a screen for DeRozan. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Kings lead by 11.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. To the inside. Valanciunas. Great defense that time from Şengün. So the Kings win it. Some good moments throughout the... Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry.
Here's for Houston. We've got Alperon Şengün, Thompson out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Eason in at the 4 slot. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Murray out there with Michael Porter. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. Points will come at a premium tonight, Richard. These are two of the stingiest defenses in the NBA.
Yeah, these games were a grind to play in. You're fighting for every bucket. So the little things, like an extra possession here or there, those will be huge.
Porter finds Murray. Gordon outside from behind the arc. Nails it from 3.
A player like Gordon lifts the whole team. He works hard to find those shots, always contributing.
Green, the pass to Eason. Şengün, a screen on Gordon. Eason against Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Here's Green. Kept alive by Houston. The 3. And there's Thompson on the assist from Eason.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Denver. We talked about how Alperon Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Thanks for that, Allie. Just over a minute and a half in. Driving to the basket. Here's Jokic. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And that one's good. Green.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Thompson. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Thompson's got 5 now.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Now here's Gordon. Porter from outside. No good on the shot.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside, Green. 14 feet away. The shot comes out. Excellent defense there from Watson. Murray inside. Defended by Thompson.
2 minutes.
Jokic finds Murray. Gordon outside. He takes it in.
Oh, yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! Whoa! Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. A minute 29 left in the first. Here's Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Gordon. From downtown, Eason pulls it in. Houston has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Fires for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Watson. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Green.
Oh, wow. I didn't see that coming. If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
Back to Murray. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Porter outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Murray against Green. Murray inside. Up and in on the layup. Murray's got 5 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Tari Eason, Thompson out there with Green. Then there's Alperon Şengün, and it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
You try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Porter from outside. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Green. Nice execution inside from Green.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperon Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Ali. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Green. 9 points in the game. Green going right. Oh, my goodness. How about that?
A vicious finish by Green. Boy, Jalen, this man can get up.
Green against Murray. Pass to Jokic. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Outside, Green. And here's Eason, defended by Gordon. Brooks against Murray. Jokic with a screen on Brooks. Murray from outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Thompson. He's got 7. Up and over Porter. Thompson, no good.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Second shot opportunity. Got a piece of it. Eason with a steal. To the paint. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. RJ displaying at a faster pace, work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Here's Brooks. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Murray. Gordon outside. Pass to Porter. Out to Gordon. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. The three. And it's Watson missing. The Rockets trail. And here's Green from the arc. Here's Şengün. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Denver has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Murray from outside. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson attacking. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Green against Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Nice unselfish play by Green, taking the time to get another guy a better shot.
They get it back. And here's Murray. 9 points in the game. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Murray finds Jokic. Here's Murray. 6 to shoot. From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Rockets ahead, up 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Christian Brown. Dario Saric is out there with Zeke Naji. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Strother in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And it's Whitmore missing. Denver in the lead. Pass to Brown. Puts up a 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Well, the Rockets shooting a nice 50% for the game. A nice shot by Smith.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
Westbrook with it, guarded by Smith. And here's Saric for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Saric has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Tate. For 3, Smith. Brown grabs the board. The Nuggets lead by 4. To the middle. Here's Strother. Pass to Brown. Westbrook against Smith. Westbrook, the pass to Naji. Lets the 3 fly. Westbrook can't hit. Rockets trail by 4. It's Tate on the wing. Lets it go. It's deflected. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Houston ball.
On defense, the Nuggets. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Denver has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Going inside.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. They get the rebound. Adams, and the layup falls.
Steven Adams.
Adams has gotten his first points in this one.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
That one drops for him. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Count that bucket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Brown. He's covered by Tate. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 11 points here in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Saric, the pass to Brown. Here's Najee. Puts up a 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And it's Whitmore missing.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Here's Najee. And again, Denver with a 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And it's Whitmore missing. And here's Denver. They're on a 12-4 run. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brown. He's covered by Tate. And here's Saric for 3. Rebounded by Green. Outside Whitmore. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Denver.
Come on, man.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. 9-point game. So the Rockets 5 now. Chaperon Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Green in at the point.
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
Murray from outside. And he can't get that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Eason. Brooks a screen on Murray. Eason. And it's all from 3-point range.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson scanning the floor. Rebounded by Denver. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gordon. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. The deep 3 from Murray connects from downtown. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Wow, Murray making the deep shot look just easy. I mean, that's a real testament to his accuracy. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of...
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Jokic's shot is good.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
Green, the pass to Brooks. Outside for Green. Down low. Thompson outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
Brown's checked in for Murray. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Denver leading by 7. Here's Brown. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Brown's got 20 points.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Green. The shot misses. Excellent defense there from Watson. Here's Brown. Brooks defending. Jokic with a screen on Brooks. Here's Brown. Man, he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the court.
The defense can't allow Gordon to get into the lane. He's just too explosive once he gets a step.
Here's Şengün. Houston with another miss. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 9-1 run. Pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Porter looks it over. Here's Brown. Jokic with a screen on Green. Here's Brown. Outside for Porter. Just 4 to shoot. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Here's Brown. Knocks down the long J. He's got 25. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Denver.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And defensively, they're speeding them up, forcing mistakes and continuing to come up with steals.
Jokic way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Rockets trail by 18.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nuggets.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
Gordon with a screen on Green. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand. Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Three-pointer off the mark. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Jokic with a screen on Green. Pass to Jokic. And he banks in the layup.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And they get it back. Eason can't get it to go.
Rockets foul. Şengün. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Green. Fires away from way outside. No good. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Rich.
slot in at the small and power forward. Levine is out there with Ellis, and it's Valanciunas in at the center. And for the Nuggets, the 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Porter, and it's Watson in at the 3 slot.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Now here's Ellis. About a minute played so far here in the first. Back to DeRozan. Murray sets a screen for DeRozan. Offline with his 3. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
To the middle. Here's Ellis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Levine is screen on Porter. Jacks up a 3. And it's DeRozan missing. Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Watson finds Murray. Launches it from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Ellis. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Ellis has got 5 now.
And a great job keeping his eyes up. Murray will be dangerous if he can become a consistent facilitator.
Here's Murray. Pass to Watson. Shoots it. Murray, good. He's got 8.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And Levine launches it from deep. Cans it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. Murray against Ellis. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Rebounded by Ellis.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And a miss there on the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without a foul.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Kings leading now by 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say what I had, I gave it my all. That's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's produced.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. And here is Ellis, following the 3-pointer by Jokic. Outside for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. And that's now 6 points for Keegan Murray.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Pass to Watson. Another 3 for Denver.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And that one's good by Porter.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
DeRozan's shot is off. Denver leading by 3. Outside Gordon. Sinks the three-pointer.
And when his jumper's going down, Gordon's game goes to another level.
Shot game clock separated by 5. DeRozan finds Levine. To end the run, stolen by Gordon. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And here's Jokic outside. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The Nuggets on top. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Michael Porter's out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation. And so aggressive on the offensive glass. Murray using that size well.
Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Monk against Murray. Now here's Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wide open look here for Murray. Rebound by the Kings.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Thunderous stuff there for Murray, showing how explosive he can be.
Stan, in a league of stretch bigs, Jonas Valanciunas is a true center.
He is, Kevin, and look, he'll occasionally take a 3, but Jonas lives in the paint. He throws around that 265-pound frame. It's hard to defend him because we just don't see a lot of post players anymore.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And guys, so far in this one, Murray has been delivering offensively. This kind of scoring is what made him a high lottery pick.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Knocked away. On the wing, DeRozan. He's covered by Murray. Levine kicks to DeRozan. From past the arc. And it's Levine that time on the assist from DeRozan. And it's a 6-point Sacramento lead. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And they get it. Jokic, big man with the triple.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decision.
Here's Monk. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Yes, that goes in. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
The shot by Monk is no good. The Nuggets trail by 3. Fires from deep. Murray, no good. Kings have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. DeRozan's shot is off.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
To the paint, here's Jokic, and Jokic slings it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Here's Murray. Monk outside. Murray is screen on Murray. Outside for Murray. Monk, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta. Monk's got 5 points so far.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
Oh, wow! What a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The drive by Monk. And he banks in the layup. He's got 9.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Jokic doing the job inside.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
On the floor for Sacramento, Sabonis is out there with Lyles. Then it's Ellis. Then it's Jake Crowder. And it's LaRavia in at the 3, the small forward.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Brown, he dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Over to the left wing. Here's Sabonis, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Sacramento ball.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Sinks the triple. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Screen by Saric. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 5 now.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Out to Saric. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Ellis driving the lane, and it's slammed in by Ellis.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
Here's Westbrook, 6 to shoot. Out to Saric. From deep. Connects from 3-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 3. Dan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answer. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
There's Sabonis. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Brown. Defended by Crowder. Beyond the arc. Brown's shot is off. The Kings trail by 3. Here's Monk. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Astonagi. Saric against Crowder. They set the pick. Here's Brown. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Strother. Here's Brown. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Lyle.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. 24 seconds left in the third. Here's Brown. He's got 10.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Westbrook against Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Crowder. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game in both. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Before in the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Porter. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Porter in the corner. And the 3 off target. The Kings trail by 5. Levine wide open. Trains the three-pointer.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Drills the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he's been reliable as ever on offense. Levine working hard to make a big impact on that end.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up with the Nuggets. 3-point lead. Jokic passes to Murray. And a wide open look for Porter. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Gordon dishes to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Jokic lumbering in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand, constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. The Nuggets with another miss. The Kings trail by 3. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Back to Levine. With the drive, and Levine throws it down.
Mercy, that was downright dirty. Levine, yes, sir.
So they take the lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Pass to Watson. Denver passing it around. Oh, they get it back. Jokic. Murray kicks to Watson. Porter passes to Watson.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Murray. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid on. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth.
And I like the aggressive.
The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, to the line, this is what it's for.
Shooting for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan. 2 shots. The clock is
difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside, Levine. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter, and Levine throws it down.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Hits it from 3-point range. Watson's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And Levine throws it down.
Going over the top, Levine putting his hops on display.
Murray kicks to Watson. And it's Jokic in the corner. Pass to Watson. Outside for Murray. Left side, Porter. He's looking for Gordon. Finds him. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Jokic with the screen on Ellis. Here's Murray. Denver needs to get off the shot.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
Pass to Valanciunas. Stolen by Gordon. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
So he drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Just 2 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, number 4, Russell Westbrook.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 4. Guys, what do you think?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
DeRozan for 3. Off target. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony.